Good morning, everyone. This is Sheila. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to start a series, a couple of videos. I showed you how I did my envelope journal, and I put together a small one. So now I'm going to do a couple of videos decorating it because I had a couple of requests from people who wanted me to do some videos on how I decorate my journals. So now Halloween's going to be coming, so I found this paper pad at Michael's. So here, and it's from Craftsman, and it's one of their Best Buy, the Hot Buys, I guess, but this day it wasn't on sale. And it's the Mystic Moon, and it's really, really nice. So I decided I was going to do my journal with that paper. And I already got some papers cut out. I also wanted to mention that these are my coffee dye pages. I have 2 signatures with 5 pages each, and which, if you fold it in half, that's 10. And then if you count back, the front and back, that's 20 pages. What I wanted to mention is that I made digital copies. I have 2 signatures in there. I have made digital copies, front and back. They're available on my Etsy, which I will put below. And if you want to go and print them out, they came out really nice with my printer. I don't know what kind of printer you have. But if you don't want to print yourself, I can print them and send them to you, but it will be a little bit more money because, you know, ink and paper and so on. But I do have these 2 kits that will be available, and there's 10 pages, which are double side. So I have 2 of those, which I haven't put on my Etsy yet. But if you want to print them out, they're both available on my shop, in my shop, I should say. Okay, so I used 3 envelopes, and I will post the video on how I put this together down below. And they're 6x9 envelopes, and I just used 3 of them just to do a quick thing. So now we're going to start decorating, but before I decorate, I want to attach my pages. So I have 2 sets that I want to attach, and I should have attached them before I put this spine piece, but that's okay because I am going to do something different. And as always, I forgot to get, oh, here it is. Oops. Scissors and this. Okay. And let me pause for one moment. Alright, I'm back. Trying to adjust the camera. Okay, so I want to attach my pages to my spine. And what I do, I actually should have did this before I added this spine piece, but that's okay, I can cover it. So I'm going to line up. It's probably a better idea to do this before you actually attach your envelopes. I'm doing it sort of backwards. So I'm lining up my pages with the spine as best I can. This is going to be a little different because I didn't do this ahead of time. I'm using these clips to hold my pages. so they don't move. You know what, I think I'm going to do something different. I think I'm going to, because I'm gonna maybe, because these pages are a little bit shorter, this is what I'm going to do. Line these up where I want them. Some of my pages are a little bit shorter. Okay, so I'm going to put my ruler down, and I'm going to make 3 marks where I want my holes. And of course the paper just moved on me. I'm using the shortest paper. Alright, so now I'm just going to make one in the middle, mark, and then an inch in on either side. Okay, and I'm going to poke holes in my papers first before I do the actual envelope cover. So I just want to make sure alright, so now I've got it on either side. I have a clip on either side just to hold the pages. This is from We Are Memory Keepers. It's made so that you can, actually the other pieces in my drawer, but I just lay it down, and it's got like a little groove here, so I just place my pages somewhat in the middle, and I try to line up the holes where I want to poke. Just makes it a little bit easier. I'll do this one again. Okay, and I did forget to grab a needle. You're going to need a needle. I just grabbed a needle that's got a big enough eyelet. And let's see. Maybe I'll just take whatever you want to use to sew it together. Alright. And before, I'm going to miss a step here. I just want to poke the holes on this side. Just a little. Okay, so now before I sew this, I want to make the holes in here. So I want to try to mark where I want to put this. Kind of line it up in the middle on the gusset, and then I'm going to try to make marks on the other side. See that go through? Yes, perfect. And I'm going to poke holes somewhat in the middle. It's a good idea to put your signatures in before you put your envelopes together, because now it's going to be a little bit harder. I did not think of that. Alright, so now I'm doing, I don't know if this needle might be too fat, but I'm just going to use, so what I do is I go into the middle first. Pull that through, leave a little hanging. Sometimes I will put a piece of washi tape just to hold it in place so it doesn't go through. I use washi tape because it's easier to remove. And then I go to the bottom or the top, whichever side you want to do first. Just because you're on camera, sometimes it doesn't want to cooperate. Then I go back, pull it out through there, then I go back down the middle. Come on. Go back down through the middle. Try not to hit the string. Pull it back out. Okay. Pull that tight enough. Alright. And then I'm going to go up to the top. Go through the top. Pull that through. Take the needle off now. I'm going to undo this. That aside. Pull it taut, but don't pull it too tight because you don't want your paper to tear. Now just tie a knot in the middle. Make sure your string's pulled on the other side. Okay, now you can decide how long you want. Sometimes I like to leave one longer than the other, just to add something later. Alright, so that's that one. I am going to pause the camera and put the other signature in, just to save some time. Alright, so we're back. I don't know why this is looking crooked. Okay, so now we have our pages inside the book. Alright, so now it's time to decorate the cover. Okay, so let's see. I chose this for the front. Just saving something on my computer. Okay, so I chose this for the front and this one for the back. So I packed away my double-sided tape, and I don't remember which box it's packed. So I've been using a lot of glue. We've been waiting to move for months, and the paperwork, it's a foreclosure. There was some paperwork that was missing, and oh my god, what a big mess. So a lot of my stuff is packed, and it gets me irritated at times because I wanted to do something and I can't find something as simple as double-sided tape. I mean, I have little ones, but I'd rather have my other tape. Alright, so I'm just trying to spread the glue out best I can. Alright, so now do the back. I thought this paper was really cute. I mean, they had another paper pad there too, but I just got this one for now. I always say I'm not going to buy more paper, and then I see one that I really like and I end up buying it. I have so much paper. There's one thing I didn't do, and I could have done it before I started doing this, was color the edges, maybe with black, because it's got the red trim, but anyway, I don't think it looks too bad. I might just go over it later. Okay, so I have this piece here that I fussy cut out. I was thinking about putting it like on some black paper and then fussy cut out again, and then using some of this is going to go on the cover. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to glue this down on this black paper. We're not going to do too much decorating today. I'm just putting the papers down. And then another video, we'll start decorating with more detail. But for now, I just want to get the basics. Alright, so now I gotta change my glasses. I keep going back and forth to my computer because I'm uploading some items. Taking a sip of my coffee and doing this at the same time. In my new house, I won't be able to do that because my computer will be in another room. I will have my own craft room, which I can't wait. But I don't think I'll have enough room to keep my computer in there. So I think I know it's going to be harder to do two things at once. Not really being too in particular about cutting this, because after all, it's a junk journal. You don't have to be too precise. Plus, I'm trying to make it so the video don't go too long. Alright, so that's cut out. I'm thinking about making this into a pocket on the front. Put some stuff inside. Okay, so I want this there, but I want to put some of this, a piece of this on the cover. This you can get, I think Michael's has it. Probably Hobby Lobby too. Not really sure. So let's see, I'm just going to cut. Not really particular how I cut it. Let's see. Kind of stretch it out a little. And then I'm just trying to see. Oops, I don't want to lose. Okay, I think that's a start. Let's see how it looks this way. Something like that. So I'm going to glue this down, and then this I'm going to glue, but I'm going to just, I might just glue it a little bit here, just to leave this open so I can tuck something inside, like a tag and some ephemera. So I'm going to take my glue, and I'm not going to really be too precise where it goes. And this is my always go-to glue. I like this tacky glue, the Aleene's tacky glue. Alright, so now I'm just going to weigh this down and stretch it out a little. Do I want it like that? I'm trying to see something. I have some white one too. This one's all like mangled. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Do I want to put some white under there too? Oops. Yeah, I might just put a little piece. Let's see. Let me just put a little bit. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Something like that, maybe? What do you think? Yeah, I think I like that. So, ooh, that fell apart. So now I'm just gonna put some glue around on this side. Wasn't expecting it to fall apart like that, but that's okay. Put this one at the top here. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to put some glue, like a little bit, maybe just like that. Because I want to keep it like a pocket. Possibly do something like that. That's all I'm going to do for now, because I don't want it to get too bulky until I do the inside. So I think that's going to look good. And for his eyes, I was thinking, I'm just going to, let's see if I can grab those real quick. I took out a lot of items. I went through all my Halloween stuff. I was thinking of taking some of these like googly eyes. I think that looks so cool. Maybe I'll do smaller ones. That's kind of big, but let's see. I don't want green. I got purple. Let's see. I wish I had some smaller one. No, purple. I might just use them. Purple actually goes better because it matches. Yep, so I might do something like that. In fact, I think I like that. So I think I'm going to pat those down. That's the only thing I'm going to do now for the cover at the moment. I think that looks cool. And for the, I might put a gem there for the crow's eyes, but for now, I like that. I think that's cool. Alright. Moving on. How long is this video? I don't know why I don't have the time on here, but anyway. Okay, so the inside, I don't think I'm really going to use this pocket, this envelope, so I'm going to just close it. I'm not going to use it as a pocket because I'm going to make some pockets. So, just going to seal that up. And I used, I have this for the front cover. Yes. I'm just gonna put the pages in the pockets, and then the next video we'll decorate some more. Alright, so I've been watching Grey's Anatomy. I started watching it when it first came out, and then I stopped for years. I stopped watching it. Well, I just started re-watching it, and I'm really, really, really liking it. But I'm mad that they killed off one character that I really liked, which I'm not going to mention, because if anybody starts watching it, I don't want to ruin it for them. And then they got rid of another character. One character was my favorite out of all of them. They moved on to another show, I think. And then they killed off one character that I really liked. But I loved the show. I sit on the couch and watch for hours. I'm so lazy. Alright, so when you're laying your pages down, you're going to make sure, if you have a pattern, that you're laying it down right, because I'm good at laying it down and then realizing it's upside down. And that's very frustrating, because you have to try to tear it out without ruining the page. Alright, so that's the back. So I'm using this for pockets, for the front and back cover. So I'm just going to trim off the sides, the corners. Yes, I've been rewatching that. Here in North Carolina, it's still very warm. It's been in the 90s. And I don't see anywhere on the TV, the news, that it's going to change anytime soon. And it's going to be fall in about, I think, a week. And it's still very warm here. And where I live, it's very dry. We haven't had much rain. We seem to be in an area where it just passes us by when it's raining. By the time it gets here, it just dries out. Alright, so now I'm just going to glue my pockets in on the front and the back cover. I'm sorry that the angle is kind of crooked. I can't get my camera to where I want it today, it seems. Okay, so it's those two. Alright, so now the middle envelope, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to glue the opening. So you don't have to. You can turn your envelope into a pocket, whatever you like. You just got to trim off this part or glue it inside. But I chose not to do that. So here, I'm going on this side, I'm using this. I really love this paper for Halloween. And I think I'm going to have like a promotional thing. This journal that I'm making, I think I'm going to have a promotional thing. I'm thinking about it right now. That if you buy one of my kits on Etsy, you'll be entered in a raffle to win this journal. I think that's what I'm going to do. So yes, after I'm done with this journal, I will do a flip through, and then I will let you know when the promotional thing will be what date it will start and what date it will end, and then if you purchase either one of my kits, you'll be entered into the drawing. And whoever wins this, whoever enters, and whose ever name I draw, I'll do it live. So everybody, well, probably not live, but I will do a video on the drawing. And the lucky winner will receive this journal. Alright. I also gonna put pockets on this middle envelope. I think that's a good idea. Alrighty. My mind is always rolling. But I guess people that are creative, their minds are always going, thinking of this or that. Alright, so like I said, I think I am going to do a promotional drawing, and not today, but when the journal is complete. I mean, you don't have to wait. If you want to go ahead and purchase, you can, but it won't be, the promotional thing won't start until I finish this journal. So if you want to wait for when that happens, you can be entered. That is fine. Okay, so we started the cover, which I left this part open so I can tuck in some ephemera or tags. You know, I forgot to do something with this. Now I gotta think of something, because I should have covered this before I put these on, so now I don't know. I might be able to cover it with something, I don't know. But anyway, so we started the cover and we put in our pages here, this side, and the back. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please, as always, feel free to ask, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. And like I said, there'll be links to the kits down below. There'll be a link to the envelope, how I put this envelope together, and also what was I going to say? Now I lost my train of thought. Yes, so once I am finished with this journal, I am going to do a promotional giveaway, and I'm not sure of all the details of it yet, but I will let you know soon. And as always, thank you for watching. Please like this video if you like it. Any comments or questions, please feel free to put them in the comment section below. If you would, share with your friends and hit that little bell so that you'll be notified when the next video is uploaded. Thank you so much for watching. You have a wonderful day.